Our next guests on the One and Dunn podcast are Liz Robson and Ben Hogarth. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Karen.
So the two of you are both Grammy-nominated recording, mixing engineers, and you also do mastering, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
on the side.
And I understand you just got a new studio.
Yeah, I did a new studio space.
So where's that?
It's in North Hollywood.
Nice.
I love it. I've already got a couple mixes done out of there. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's awesome.
So Ben, I talked to you before,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember you're from South Dakota.
Yes.
Okay,
Born
it's a
and
long
raised.
way from South Dakota to LA.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I had this dream in high school of working with top people, and no one from my hometown is in the music industry, so it was one of those things where I just had to go out and do it. I went to school in Minnesota at a college named McNally Smith College of Music that went bankrupt in 2017, no longer exists. But yeah, I'm grateful I went. I got my bachelor's degree, and right when I got done, I just moved to LA. I had an internship at the Boom Boom Room. It was Will Smith's studio that he sold probably about 8 years ago. Yeah, and that's how I started in LA. Just had an internship and worked my way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Liz, where did you start?
I started out interning at a lot of studios around, and then I was interning over at Spin Move Records, which is Peter Barker.
I love Peter.
I love Peter too. He's taught a lot of us, right?
Yeah.
But he was teaching me, but he was also the head tech over at Interscope at the time, so he got me a runner position there. So I came up kind of at Interscope, the original No Excuses Interscope. So it was great, actually.
Nice. Okay. Do you have any specific goals for this year? We're only like 3 weeks in.
Just to keep working with the people I'm working with and get more into mixing. Every day I'm online, just watching videos. I'm learning Atmos finally. Like, I'm one of those guys. I was like, no, Atmos it's not going to do anything. And then it's like, oh, okay. Now there's like, Apple's giving people 10% more royalties for having a Dolby Atmos mix. And it's just, I feel like it is going to be the future with like cars and like sound bars, and you can buy speakers where you have to just wire one speaker and they'll talk to all the other speakers if you want to actually like get into that type of stuff. So yeah, just learning more and growing as much as I can. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Liz?
Well, yeah, I did just get my studio space, so I'm trying to, get more mixed projects, and I've already had a few already this year. So good things starting, good start, and then a few pending that are coming in. So I'm also turning Atmos is a big thing to talk about right now. Yeah. It's all over NAMM today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've talked to a couple of the speaker companies to get demos setups in my room, so I can probably do an Atmos thing set up in there.
Great. Do you? You left my train of thought. I was much better this earlier today. Is there something in your career that you haven't accomplished yet, but that you want to?
Winning a Grammy. That's like, I've just been fortunate enough to receive a lot of accolades, and I'm still trying to get to that. The top 4 categories is where you're able to actually win a Grammy. So
right, yeah.
That's always been one of my dreams to get one of those. But yeah.
Okay, what about you, Liz?
I don't know. I know. I just want to. That's a hard question. I would actually like to go to an awards show because the year I was nominated, it was COVID, so we weren't allowed to go. So it'd be cool to actually go and experience that kind of celebration that everybody gets,
right.
of like to actually celebrate the work that you've done. But then I guess I just want to work with inspiring music that kind of helps me and get inspired and maybe create more things.
Right. Now, what's the favorite part of your job?
Oh man, you go on that one.
Just living the dream. Like, this is all I've wanted to do when I was younger. working with people that are great to work with. That's my number one goal to find. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just keep doing what I've always wanted to do. And now I wake up grateful. I'm like, no offense to people that work at Amazon, but it's like I wake up, I'm like, I could be working at Amazon,
Uh-huh.
But I get to record and mix music, and it's, living the dream. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably similar to that. It's like, we get to work on music. We get to do what we love kind of
Yeah.
all day. And yeah, I get to set my own hours in a way.
Yeah.
There's still deadlines, and there's still, if it's a session, you got to be there, during the session hour. But I could, at any time I could be like, you know what, I don't feel like working today, so no, but typically I don't do that. But it's kind of nice to be able to kind of be in control and then also be doing what you enjoy too.
Right.
So
Yeah. Now, are there any new artists that you're working with that everybody should know about?
Last year I started working with Lotto, and I've just been enjoying her. She's such a sweetheart and one of the most empathetic people. She really cares about the people she works
Nice.
for her, and when she gives me 110%, I love to give that back to her. And yeah, I'm just excited to be along with her journey right now. She's one of the top female rappers right now, so yeah.
I mean, I've been working with a lot of different artists, so it's hard to say. There's quite a list, so I'm not.
And you probably wouldn't want to pick a favorite.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sorry.
What advice do you have for recent graduates, people trying to get into the business right now? It's a tough thing to get into, and it's even tougher to succeed, right? So what advice would you have for newcomers?
Just to work hard. It's the same thing as always, right? It's never the old tale of put your head down and work, and just try to get an internship is probably the best way to start out. Nothing is going to come easy. You're not just going to write. I think the big misconception with school is like right when you get out of school, you're going to have this big time studio gig. And
Right.
that's not the case. You still have to put in work, and you're not going to start engineering immediately. You need to put your head down, do the runner position, do whatever entry level position is available until you can get the knowledge built up in order to do what you want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you connect with your community here at NAMM?
I think LA is 100% connections, and this is a perfect way to come and meet people because pretty much everyone in the industry is here. Not everyone, but you see a lot of like important people that you've always wanted to meet, and they're here. You
Yeah.
can go up to them and be like, "Hey, nice to meet you. I work with these people," and it's just a great way to connect with people here. Yeah.
And
Same question.
same question.
How do I connect with people at NAMM? Or
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just kind of go to if my friends are speaking at panels, I'll go, to there and then, watch what they're doing and, usually meet people on the outskirts of that
Right,
too.
yeah.
Or just go try to, if I'm looking for a new, like today I'm looking for speakers. So I'll go to the, the PMCs, the Genelecs, the Sonys, and go talk to the salespeople of that and,
Yeah.
try to
Have you
network.
seen any gear that you want? Is there
So
some
much.
favorite pieces here?
So much.
Yeah, there's a lot of money that I have to buy. A lot of plugins. A lot of people are talking about all these new plugins, and you're like, oh, there's so much money. But at least they're tax write-offs, so.
That's right. That's right. It's
Yeah.
a work thing. Now, has AI influenced your workflow at all? And if so, how do you incorporate it?
I mean, AI has kind of been in some of the plugins already. So, I mean, I feel like it's going to start becoming more of a thing now, and there's going to be different ways, more intricate ways for us to utilize it. But it's already been in a lot of the plugins. The learn that you click on,
Uh-huh.
that's pretty much AI. So, right.
Yeah. A lot of plugins are doing AI. Isotope Ozone 11 just came out with Clarity, and you literally just put it on your mix bus, and it just auto does everything, all the harsh frequencies for you, and it's like, so I feel like more and more that's going to start coming out where it's just going to be like, it's going to do the job for you, but still at the end of the day, you have to make the decisions, you have to use your ears,
Yes.
you have to know what sounds good, and you can't let that AI take over completely.
Yeah.
You know, it's still mixing. It's like art. It's like it's our art at the end of the day too.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had AI rewrite a couple of paragraphs of things for me, and it's always horrible.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you gotta, the same thing with audio. You gotta go back through and make sure that they're doing it right and they know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing, we have random questions for you. So if you each
that's
pick
scary.
a question
boy.
out, read the question, and
I
then
guess
answer.
I'm
I
serious.
keep giving you the
I'm not supposed to look. Okay.
first time round on
Oh, that was a
things.
big one. Okay. Should I read it?
Yep.
Okay. If you never walked the path to have the career you have now, what career would you have? I would probably try to make it as an NBA player because I'm 6'4". I would actually work hard at playing basketball because I gave up in middle school. So yeah.
Okay, this is fine. It says, shout out one of your favorite emerging talents in your corner of the industry. Okay, I haven't worked with him yet, but I really enjoy his music. Is Tizo Touchdown? I think he's like really eclectic and shout out.
Okay,
Shout out.
great. Thank you so much
Thank
for doing
you.
this.